Hey everybody, welcome to our Thursday night Trip Delivers company presentation. We're going to go through a brief overview. If this is the first time you're hearing about Trip, this will give you enough information to know, either A, whether you want to partner up with us, become part of the Trip family, or B, if you just want to get some more information and learn a little bit more about how you could be involved with what we're doing. And the bottom line is we'll go through this information pretty quickly over the next probably 10 minutes. And then you can contact whoever invited you on to this webinar and let them know, A, hey, send me the link. I want to get started. Or B, hey, I got some questions, and they can probably fill in the blanks for you. So give you a little background on Trip. We're a pretty new company. Trip Delivers started doing our delivery just late last year, participating in the $107+ billion restaurant delivery business. There's a lot of growth going on in that industry. Obviously, with the pandemic, a lot more people are ordering delivery than ever before. And our model is geared to disrupt the major players within the industry. Right now, 60% of U.S. consumers order delivery or takeout at least once a week. And Forbes magazine has projected that by 2025, this industry will hit well over $200 billion in annual revenue. So anytime you can be involved with an industry that's going from 100 billion to 200 billion in a short period of time, there's definitely a lot of opportunity to take advantage of within that industry. How we do it's pretty simple. There's the major players like Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber, Postmates, billion-dollar companies. You've got the $100 million companies like Waiter, Delivery.com, Eat Street. All of these companies pretty much do everything exactly the same way. They run the same business model. And what that model has created is a lot of unhappy, overcharged restaurants, a lot of unhappy, overcharged consumers, and a lot of unhappy, underpaid drivers. And what Trip, our whole business model, is to create happy restaurants, happy drivers, and happy customers. And how our model does it is what's really exciting. When you look at a traditional restaurant delivery service, if you've got a restaurant that's doing 20 orders a day with an average of about $40 an order, you're paying just under $100,000 in commissions to the delivery companies just to take food from your restaurant to your customer. With Trip Delivers, the same amount of orders, you'd pay just over $14,500 in fees. You would save $85,000+ pretty much for doing the exact same thing, $84,993 in savings. The bottom line is all these restaurants, they don't care who picks up the food and takes it to their customer, as long as it's done professionally, respectfully, as long as it gets there in a timely manner. And if they have a choice to pay $99,000 in fees or $14,000 in fees, they're going to choose to pay $14,000 for the exact same job. So we don't have some big commission that we charge our restaurants, some of them up to 40%. We have a flat delivery fee, $2 for our member restaurants, $3 for our non-members. Restaurants can pay $99 a year to become a member, and now they've got $2 per delivery, as many deliveries as they pump out. The restaurants are also paid instantly. All these other companies are sending out weekly checks or a weekly ACH. We pay daily. The restaurants have their own merchant account. So if someone goes to our website and pays, it funds into that restaurant's bank, just like I walked in and swiped it on the restaurant's credit card machine. Our drivers are paid just like our restaurants. They're paid right there the next day. A lot of these companies pay their drivers weekly. Our drivers keep 100% of the delivery fee. They keep 100% of their tips. A lot of these big companies peel off a chunk of the delivery fee and a chunk of the tips for their own drivers, which is, I don't know how they get away with that. Taking your driver's tips, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but our drivers keep everything. And then we don't hide any crazy service fees or crazy menu markups that are hidden from our customers. So that creates happy restaurants, happy drivers, and definitely happy customers. The executive team with Trip is second to none. Our CEO is a true visionary. He's someone that has built up several billion-dollar companies, and his real expertise is disruption of an industry. And you can disrupt an industry a lot of different ways, but pricing is a real good way to start. When you can tell a restaurant, instead of paying 30%, the average order, you're paying $12 in commission, or you can pay us $2. That's a huge disruptor to the other players in the industry. And he's great at disrupting and creating viral growth. If someone looks at our system and says, hey, this sounds really good, I'd like to be involved in what you're doing, it's free. You just download the app. Whoever invited you onto this webinar can send you a link to their registration. Then you download the app once you're registered, and you can order delivery. You can actually refer other customers. If you sent me the app and I ordered delivery, you would actually get paid. It's 40 cents. Not a lot of money, but you make 40 cents forever. Every time I order, you make 40 cents. Why? Because you downloaded the app first and then sent it to me. You can send as many people the app as you want. You can also earn income referring drivers and restaurants. It costs you nothing. You just send it out, refer it over, and there's a lot of money that can be earned referring drivers and restaurants, and I'll go into that shortly. The bottom line is it's free to get started. Whoever invited you onto this webinar, I'd tell them, hey, send me the link. Let me get in and see what happens. Then if you want to drive, maybe you want to make a little extra income, we have what we call our side hustle driver. They can do up to 75 deliveries per month. They can make a little bit more money percentage-wise than our free customers do as well. There is a fee for that, but they don't pay that fee until they've driven for an entire month. So you earn before you ever have to pay a fee. And our average drivers are earning about $2 to $3 more per delivery than the big competitors. So some of these guys, 75 deliveries a month, making an extra $2, that's an extra $150 coming in over those deliveries every single week. I mean, there's a lot of money that can be made just driving. Our pro drivers can do unlimited deliveries. That's a $100 fee. But bottom line, I've got drivers in the restaurant delivery field doing 100 deliveries easily every single week. If you're making an extra $3 a delivery, that's $300 extra dollars versus going with one of the big competitors. You make a little bit more income percentage-wise than our side hustle driver. Then we have what we call our marketers. Those are folks that are really helping to add restaurants, helping to recruit and build teams of drivers, also helping to spread the word and getting a lot of customers to download the app. You make the most money at the marketer level percentage-wise, but just to give you an idea on what you can do as far as earnings, it's pretty simple. We earn 4 ways with Trip Delivers: referring customers, drivers, restaurants, and referring other marketers. And just by referring restaurants, to give you an example, if you introduce 10 restaurants to the Trip Delivers family and they did 20 deliveries a day, this would not be what we would consider a high volume restaurant. That's 6,000 orders per month between your 10 restaurants that you introduced to Trip Delivers. At 40 cents an order, you're making $2,400 a month, month after month, year after year, as long as those restaurants are pumping out deliveries. It's lifetime residual. The other great thing is you can actually introduce drivers as well. To give you an example, you introduce your restaurants, your drivers. You can also introduce other marketers to the company. If you did 10 restaurants and 10 drivers, that adds another $500 for drivers on top of your restaurant income. Now you're $2,900 per month for your own efforts. You don't have to rely on anyone else to make some pretty substantial income. Now, listen, some people are going to refer 0 restaurants. Some will refer a lot more. We have individuals in our company, within their first 30 days, they've referred over 60 restaurants personally. So their numbers could be a lot higher than this. But again, some people's will be a lot lower. It really depends on you. How aggressive do you want to get? How hard do you want to work at it? Now, if you introduce 3 other marketers that did the exact same thing you did, they did 10 restaurants each, 10 drivers each. So now on what we call your Connect 2, you got 30 drivers, 30 restaurants. You'd earn $2,250 per month off of your Connect 2 marketers and their overrides. If you have those 3, introduce 3 each, now you've got 9 on your Connect 3, and that's as far as it goes pretty much. It's just an affiliate marketing program. Referral marketing is what we call it. 9 Connect 3 marketers doing 10 restaurants and 10 drivers each. You'd have 90 drivers, 90 restaurants on what we call your Connect 3. That's $3,150 per month off the Connect 3. If you add those up, that's $8,300 a month, month after month, year after year, decade after day. As long as people are eating and ordering delivery from these restaurants and the drivers are carrying those orders to the clients, you're getting paid over and over and over again. And we'll teach and train you every step of the way of how to create that type of business. How do you get a driver onboarded? We'll train you. How do you sign up a restaurant onto the Trip Delivers family? We'll train you how to do that. How do you get people to download the app on their phone? We'll train you how to do that. There's training and support every single step of the way. We've even got some stock promotions right now. There's a couple more days left before this promotion ends. But if you enroll as a marketer between now and the 20th at midnight Central Time, so you get a couple days, you will receive 500 stock options in our stock option program with Trip Delivers. If you're a marketer, you get 500 stock options for every new marketer that signs on in your Connect 1, Connect 2, or Connect 3 organization. If you sign up 3 new direct marketers, if you're brand new tonight and you sign up 3 new marketers within the next couple days, they actually double your bonus. So instead of getting 1,500 stock options, you get 3,000 stock options. Now, there's never any guarantees. Who knows what the stock could open at? I would be surprised if we didn't open at $10 a share. I think that'd be pretty doable for a company like Trip. DoorDash opened at $189 a share. I don't know if we'll do that, but over time, maybe we'll get there. It'd be nice to get to $100 a share. But imagine if you had 3,000 shares. Just at $10 a share, it's 30 grand. At $1 a share, it's 3 grand. You never know. But the bottom line is, if you're going to get involved and you're going to start working, now's the time. You got a couple days to press to get these options under your belt. And heck, just for becoming a marketer, you're going to put 500 options in your pocket. So not a bad way to go. If you're going to do it, you might as well do it sooner than later. Bottom line, guys, this might be the first time you've heard of Trip Delivers. I can promise you it won't be your last. The bad thing about that is over the next few days, weeks, months, if you don't get involved, the last thing you'll probably want is one of your best friends to send you a text about downloading the Trip Delivers app. Or maybe your brother or sister sends you the text about downloading the Trip Delivers app and ordering through Trip Delivers instead of Uber or DoorDash or Grubhub. It should be you who sends them the app if you're seeing it right now. So for those of you that see the same thing I saw when I sat in your seats, for those of you that see that opportunity to really corner a market in a booming delivery business, the timing and positioning is perfect for you. And I want to welcome you guys that take that next step and download our free app and get involved. I want to welcome you to the Trip Delivers family, and I look forward to seeing each and every one of you on our next Trip Delivery live training webinar. Have a great night, and we'll look forward to seeing each and every one of you very soon.